attention. Quickly grab some rope and put it aside. Then get yourself 2 rollerblade wheels and casually place them on your thermal forming machine to create 2 plastic molds. Once both of your pieces are separated from the plastic, pour 1/4 cup of boiling hot water into a mixing bowl. Combine half a pack of gelatin, half a tablespoon of corn syrup, a tad bit of strawberry flavoring, some red food coloring, and a pinch of salt. After everything is properly mixed, gradually incorporate 4 cups of icing sugar. Once your mixture resembles Play-Doh, shape it into a donut using your 2 plastic pieces and a PVC pipe. Then simply repeat this whole process 80 more times. Now thread your rope through each of the pieces, alternating between different colors. And finally, to tie the knot, show this world your true colors.
Grab some Oreos.
You'll need about 36.
Either put them in a Ziploc bag or a food processor and crush them. It should look something like this.
Grab about a spoonful to save for later.
Grab about 8 ounces of cream cheese and mix it in. After mixing, it'll look something like this.
Now you'll need a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper.
Roll the mixture into a ball and place it on the sheet.
Make some space in your fridge and leave them in there for about 30 minutes.
Meanwhile, grab another bowl and pour in some white chocolate chips. Put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Take them out and mix them around and repeat this until they're melted. After 30 minutes, take them out and put them on a stick. Now they're ready to be dipped in chocolate. Just like that. Put them back onto the parchment paper and pour your Oreo crumbs on them.
They're gonna end up looking something like this. So yummy.
Put them back into the fridge for 10 more minutes. And they're done. Let's try them.
Okay, here we go. Now you know how to make Oreo balls.
Testing viral DIYs that way you don't have to, part 1. So for this one, I'm going to be taking glass jars that I got at Goodwill, and I'm going to be trying to make it look like it's made out of ceramic clay instead of glass. Also, look how like it perfectly fit in there. That was really satisfying. Okay, moving on. So I took these 2 paints that I got from Target, and I think they were like $2 each, and I just mixed in the baking soda. Only I didn't know how much to add in, so I think I made it too thick at some points because when I was painting, it was like drying before I could even paint it. So just like slowly mix it in so that it still has like a paint consistency, isn't too thick, but I ended up doing 3 coats for each of the glasses. And this is the final product. I added some decorations from the dollar store and a candle from Target, and it looks amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend this DIY.
Guess what? It's time for another room makeover. This time I'm taking on my daughter's room. She's 13 years old, so I'm gonna give this place a glow up. I'm gonna get really creative, rock what I've got, and hopefully spend under $10. Step 1, we're painting this and freshening up this desk. So cute. So much better. Here's my $10 spent. Oh my gosh, this chair. So much better. Adding a clear coat. Clorox wipes. Now pencil cup. Storage bin. And done. More storage bins. Clear storage drawer. Now it's time to clean out this closet. Making progress. Organization complete. Now let's make some plants. For a succulent, draw 5 of these shapes. Cut them out. Trace the shapes on some poster board. Cut and paint. Cut a slit, then glue. Glue leaves in a circle. Roll the smaller leaves to create a center. Here they are done. Before and after. Before, after. Before and after. She loves it.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make lip gloss bundles. If you guys don't know what lip gloss bundles are, here's some pictures. As you guys can see, they have about 4 different types of lip glosses in there. I got these holographic bags, and what I'm going to be putting inside them is these types of tubes, and velvet scrunchies. So let's start making. I'm just going to dig my hand into the scrunchie bag, and I'm going to see what color I'm going to be basing my bundle on. Closing my eyes. Yellow! I'm actually really glad I picked yellow because the tropical scent is the only one I haven't used yet, so I'm excited. I also use a lot of spoons, so I switched to compostable spoons. Lip gloss base in, teaspoon of vitamin E oil, teaspoon of coconut oil. I added in some yellow, but I think that's too light, so I'm gonna add in a little bit of orange. I'm not gonna mix it in all the way just for a cool effect. Here they are. And there's the scrunchie. Hope you guys enjoy this video.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we're about 20 minutes in, and this is where we're at so far. It's smaller than my hand, and we still got all these, so. Alright guys, a little update. This is an hour in. That's it. It's as big as my hand. Alright guys, we are now 2 hours into the rubber band ball. It is looking pretty good. You guys have been working on this for so long, it's actually dark now. I can't believe I just spent 4 hours making this rubber band ball, and in part 2 we're gonna make it twice as big with all these. Let's do it.
Just broke your camera lens. What do you do?
Damn, I really messed that up.
Begin by removing all the extra shards of glass. Using heat and a razor blade, remove the additional shards around. Now that the glass is removed, using isopropyl alcohol, clean the area gently. Ensure that the replacement part you purchase comes with adhesive. If it doesn't come with adhesive, you may use glue. Carefully apply the glue around the rim of the camera lens. Gently take your camera lens, place it above the glue, and press and hold. Remove glue residue with a Q-tip and isopropyl alcohol. And you're done. Your camera lens is back.
We are on to our final house of the house dresses, and it is the kings, queens, and royalty of the Ravenclaw house. Now, Ravenclaws always intimidated me because they are really smart, so that definitely factored into why I wanted to do a room-commanding corset dress. Oh, it's corgi break time. Ravenclaws are also really creative, so they would have had a good solution when I ran out of plastic boning and had to cut all of the steel bones by hand. I'm sure there was a more efficient way to get all these in, but this actually worked out pretty well for me. The rest of the dress was pretty straightforward with a gathered skirt and a neck cape and these bronze flowers that I know look gold, but they're definitely bronze. This is the final look, very Ravenclaw, and I love her.
Part 2 of Vintage Dollhouse Makeover. I was not about to sit there for 3 hours and paint no wall design again, so I broke out the wallpaper. No, it's totally scrapbook paper. But it works, and I love it. I was kind of eager to try out this floor idea, so I got to it. Essentially just turn little popsicle sticks into planks of wood, and there you go. I was so shocked. Paint bottles are just holding it tight. But we're not stopping there. No, we're gonna stain them. This really cool gel stain I've never seen before, but I'm a fan. And this is actually the exact colors of my own floors, so bonus. But we can't leave it looking all unfinished like that. How unprofessional. On to baseboards. But first we clear coat the floor because we're extra. Look at that. Ah, so pretty. This is where it kind of starts to come together. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And yeah, there's like one room done. Kinda. Come back for part 3.
Did you know in Tokyo you can make your own Kit Kats? This is the world's first make your own Kit Kat shop, and it's here in Shibuya, Tokyo. The first thing you do is fill out a form of all the toppings that you want. You choose a personalized box. You have your own Kit Kat making station. You stand at a bar with other Kit Kat makers, and you follow the pastry chef step by step. She showed us how to cut the wafers. She showed us how to get the mold ready. She taught us how to spread the mold with a palette and a tapping technique so that way it could spread evenly. Next, we put the wafers into the mold and then we push down so that way we could spread the extra chocolate with the palette. Tapping yet again to make it even. For toppings, we chose dried raspberries, marshmallows, chocolate hearts, and a violet flower. Yeah, that's edible. So then we had 30 minutes to wait for it to cool, so we just played the Kit Kat piano. And before we knew it, our mold was ready, and it was packaged in a beautiful Mount Fuji box. You're supposed to eat it within a week, but we had no problem eating it right away.